We can start the recording there. Hello YouTube. Hello Twitch. Let us begin. I'll start by getting that off the screen. Speak system, headphones, text type, yep, that's all good. And there we go. And it still is not advisable. Yeah. Yeah, I can understand that. That makes sense. I'm actually just going to pump sound on my end a bit. There you
go. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
Hello? Anyone here?
It's weird to have pictures with people in it where they're not facing the screen, I guess. The camera. There's no one in there. Oh, it's X, not A. That's up in this one. Correspondence. Prohibited items reminder. Reminder: certain objects are not allowed inside the bureau. Recent incidents has necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials, unauthorized weapons, pages, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2, pencils. Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept, e.g. rubber ducks, ketchup pockets. All materials on the Bureau investigation is to be brought through the private entrances. See any lobby personnel in the breach of these policies, please notify your superior immediately. and also vice versa. Nah. No. Okay, so we can get in here, but there's no reason to, it seems. I suppose this is just to inform you of how doors work, like if it's got a green you can go in.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Okay. Euro expenditure. I'm probably pressing the wrong button. Staffing, surveillance, blank. Data center initiative, construction, blank, blank. Minor. Office equipment, janitorial costs, blank. Mold removal, HQ livability costs. For a breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5. 5-year comparison chart, see page 9. Yeah, the unfortunate thing is we can barely actually... Oh, that's just a FBC logo. Okay, that's fine. Head of research. Casper Darwin. Cool. A bureau at work. And director Zachariah Trench. Toilet. Toilet. Did I just have confetti? Oh, there's something there. There's no in this one. Which is fine.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
But there's no access to these rooms except for from over there. All the access seems to be at other points. Oh, here. Okay, so I actually do have to, like, go to them. Blank. A shark in his blank. Although secure, blank. Permission to, blank. Following basic protocol, blank. Shoot to kill, blank. Good luck. We come in peace, shoot to kill, shoot to kill, shoot to kill. We come in peace, shoot to kill, shoot to kill. Scott, beat me up. Hey, okay, what have we got for this one? Hello. As you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting for them. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request form R4.E from your supervisor. Think you're exempt from filing an R4? Then you will need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under section 52.2. 75.2 of the employee manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Miss Kirkland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review. Please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team. Life is in your hands.
Hello? Hey, excuse me.
Oh, I know
There
that song.
you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, niin Johan helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
Yeah, but it's sorry, Ahti. Right, before we actually got in that way, we've already been here. Oh, we just walked in a big circle because we went in that door, we just came out this door. That's fine. What's it up? I don't
The
know.
cell
I've heard it pronounced
and the
multiple ways.
poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
I've heard it pronounced both Ahti and Ahti. So I suppose it's like seeing Thor in it, seeing it pronounced both Thor and Tor. Strange and cool.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Doesn't sound good. Uh-huh. Lockdown in effect. Building lockdown in effect. Multiple containment breaches detected. Multiple building shifts detected. And research override. HRM protocol activated. Well, that's not good. It's like the opposite of good. Oh yeah, we've got like 2 things, don't we? Right. Barbara, I'm not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day. And the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. French. Improved terminology. Reminder, RE drafting any public-facing material. While pending any notifications of death related to the Willow AWE, please adhere to these following guidelines. word/phrase to use in service of his/her country. Regret, proud/pride, will be remembered. Word/phrases to avoid: Alaska, scissors, blood/bleed, loss, apologies/sorry. Okay, so that's actually giving us like a a mission thing there. Well, that was a bang.
Shit. Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Right, before we grab that, we want to see if there's any notes hidden around.
Something's outside. Was coming here a mistake? And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
Ooh. Sonic blast. Bam. Bubblegum Polaroid. Up, dude. What are these?
The same gun.
Oh, maybe that's like if you take damage, they drop health.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
Alright, where have we gone? Oh, and it refills over time, that's nice. So I'm guessing we drop down here. Then we're going to have a big fight, because that's just how games go. Unfortunately, my aim is terrible. I should probably try like actually aiming. Yeah, okay.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Okay.
Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
Maybe not. Where is it?
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it.
Okay, I guess we weren't allowed to shoot that.
You. Oh, thank you. That was horror.
Alright, well. I guess we can heal up on this way. Right. I guess we need to find like a key card or something, maybe? I need to find a doohickey.
The hotline. Secure line of communication.
That dude up
Guide
there.
us. Reach the hotline.
That is a lot of dudes. Okay.
Hotline, says the dead man. Okay.
Where are you? There you are. Are you shootable? You are shootable. Clip is it? Define reading. Taking that. Oh my God. Keep tapping X as though that's gonna like reload things. I like it. And get rid of these because we don't want whatever's going on there. Going on here. Right. Got new stuff in the things. Hisguard. Your summary has many internal security personnel. This was too quick to take advantage of this fact. Hisguard's standard issue bullpup rifles carried prior to corruption. While the armoured guards carry pump action shotguns, they have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exception that certain Hisguards are protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Is the shielding a result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does the Hiss mature in organic hosts over time? What air is needed? The Hiss target individuals with combat training. The Hiss have like a love of that level of cognitions. Does it utilize hosts for tasks that are better suited to utilize hosts for tasks that are better suited to? I can read. Combat trained hosts are reserved for combat. For all questions for later. It is obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge on the use of their weapons. Refer to file blank for full report. Part by Emily Pope. By order of Jesse Faden. Okay. So much is expected from the director. The responsibility, the privilege, like a retro. Service weapon. A unique procedure required. Description / para-utility. The object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to blank. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of blank, which is presumably the director. The object will determine whether blank, and that's like whether they're worthy of the role. If they're rejected, the applicant is terminated. If the process is dictated by the blank... Oh, this process is dictated by the board. That their criteria is unknown. The object was discovered inside the oldest house, in a room that is used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis, blank, many forms throughout history. Blank, Mjolnir, Excalibur, Baronastra, all weapons are blank, their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of force behind the collective subconscious, then maybe this original manifestation of the event. If this is the case, blank. See Dr. Dahl in presentation 11.1. More details. Rising costs of AWE response. Update on mold eradication efforts. Upcoming annual salary review. New supplier of coffee fitters to be found and vetted. Please come prepared. Thank you for your time. And that was the objects of power thing that we saw. Yo, shush. So much noise. Yeah, but the fact that like exploding into red stuff and not, you know, vanishing some other way, makes me think they're probably his corrupted too. Don't let me hitch a ride. Oh, lumpy. Right, we've got another note. There you are, dinner reservations. 7 PM at Chez Ombre. I'll meet you there, don't be late. Those are ready for you at the lobby. Lobby reception. Remember, she's turning 46. But who's that for? Stapler or an altered item. Don't take office equipment outside the building. Well, that piece of paper there is just having fun. Alright. Okie dokie. Right, I need to reorient myself. Where did I emerge from? Surface, right, so I came out this way, that's fine. Look in there. Oh yeah, apologies YouTube. I might have muted that in time. Might have been fine. Actually apologies Twitch as well, because if you heard it on Twitch heard it. I don't know. What we got here?
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
The picture of us now. Displacement. Pick for reuse. Released articles. Marcel, Leon, Annalyn, Sebastian, Jenna. Alright. Right, is there a... yeah, there is. Delays caused by house shifts do not count towards overtime. Any out of control? Yes. Acoustic guitar for sale. Have you wash your hands? Your hands can spread the mold. What's conduct? Speak in moderate volume. No personal calls. No food or drink around the bureau documents or in the copy room. They're using the photocopier for personal objects, or the 3D printer, or bureau stationery. Your access badge at all times. No discussing confidential projects out loud. The one to finish the coffee pot always makes a new one. Say hi to the people in the oldest house. I guess this is like our that safe room didn't work out too good for you, buddy. Alright. Right, before I go that way, what's this? Oh. Right, might as well grab that. Right, okay, what we've got here, so we've got correspondence. AW investigation. For Marshall's eyes only. Marshall. We checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything. Just like the house fire before this. And the malfunctioning clothes dry before that. My team's getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things, or you just need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyways, we're en route to Sherman Ranch. Next one on the list. Let's hope that it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenan. Alright. Make sure it's actually aimed in the right place. Oh, right.
hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place.
Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you come over and over.
Get rid of all of that. Alright then. Right. It's a screen with FBC on it, that's fine. Pictures. Right, okay, so that's just a radio. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control. Established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations, we are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How do you find this place? Their answers are sufficiently harmless. Explain that this is a secure federal office and that there's need to leave. If their answers seem blank, escort them to a private room, there perform the gunner's psychological assessment. Their assessments are within the acceptable range of deviance. You provide a scoring sheet, then blank immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize that certain blank. We recognize certain blank. Informed by our own blank and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can be artificially blank in popular culture using blank. Our Bureau-made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore. AWEs that only occur on blank. A pair of scissors that consumes human blank. 2 punctures on the blank. These details, living in the minds of so many, have given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children. They are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to file 4-93-6942 for full report. Up with this. Pretty sure they're going to be coming up this way, I just don't know. He's on the board. Board doing here? harassed by a fly, apparently.
Must cleanse control points. Anatomy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
I like that.
Holy shit! You did it! We did it!
Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
that works? Somehow the Hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The Hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah.
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me. Saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point. Push the Hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the Hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long.
I've kind of been shooting
But
them.
I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the Hiss out.
Nope, we're just dead, okay.
It didn't work. The Hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
There she is.
Jesse, over here.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the Hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the Hiss destroy it all.
What confuses me there is you're in a place where, like, your no belief can shape reality somewhat. And yet you choose not to wear something that has been specifically designed.
I know this is all new to you,
is
so
safe.
don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
Right, so first things first, I'm gonna get this. I just spotted it and I want to grab it. Right.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
The origin of the Hiss.
Where did the Hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the Hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The Hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the Hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
The oldest house.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay.
I don't have to trench.
This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah. Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this?
Got it.
Like
Thanks.
the clicker from Alan Wake would be an object of power.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Thanks, Emily.
But if he's still,
I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
if he's
Just
still
let me know.
around and alive, we probably need to speak with Dr. Darling. Okay, so this is a safe spot. Right, so we need to go somewhere. Ah, that way.
There it is again. A welcome message.
Right. Right, okay. Oh, he died. Yeah, I kind of forgot that the shoot through the windows. Oh, wrong button. Right, ammo refund, what was this? Was that for the gun? It was! After kills plus 34% or refund ammo on hit. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Grab more healing. I don't understand what these are for just yet. I guess maybe whatever the clearance level thing is below it will have something to do with those. Alright, travel costs. Visit the following Nevada accommodations: Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In-N-Out, Aztec Court, Sleep E Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco Inn, A Plus Lodge. Furniture, accommodation, 831.29, meals, 714.84, gasoline, 295.12, minibar, 313.61. You wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state. But hey, I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget. 2 rooms each night. Agent Rowley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road, Agent L. Hines. Voice and research that following rituals may help identify a place of power. If those old whiskies is my ritual. So, Ocean View Hotel is, I believe, an Alan Wake one. Right. The only person who should fail is yourself, Zachariah Trench. Yeah, I don't think I remember reading that one. Oh, did I? No, I read Hiss Guard, didn't I? Yeah. The Hiss manifests in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen in the many corrupted agents floating throughout the Bureau. The Hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate. Yeah. These Hiss have developed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in vocalizing the strange incantation ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are meant to propagate the Hiss corruption. Spores or a Wi-Fi booster. Or are they cocoons preparing to enter the next stage of evolution? When attacked, Hiss agents disappear, perhaps entering the state of invisibility or undergoing transformation into a purely resonant form. Research is ongoing. Refer to the file blank for full record. There's a bunch of uncorrupted agents that have died to this as well. Oh my goodness. I'm going to run out. It'll take far too long to recharge otherwise. Get rid of as much of the hiss as I can. Toilet reading. That was like... Oh, what was this? I've not really encountered an issue where I've needed more health. Please be aware, due to fluctuations in the nearest control point, this area's stability has been downgraded to yellow. Reference chart. Green, stable. Yellow, low. Low possibility of unanticipated building shifts. Orange, high likelihood of unanticipated building shifts. Red, frequent unanticipated building shifts. The hiss barrier. The hiss resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. Two methods have been discovered for lowering them. 1. Destroy the multiple concentrated resonance sources found in the vicinity. 2. Destroy the hiss entities in the area. The resonance fields seem to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fall. Does an inactive structure made of hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does this distinction make any difference when considering the hiss? What will the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? Refer to the file blank for full report. So there's nothing this side. Nothing down this way. There's desks. Okay. Which tells me the last place we have to go.
It's overpowering here. You
Okay,
don't
so
want
we're
me
not allowed down
anywhere
that way.
with you on that.
Right. Then I am confused as to where I must be. Oh, communications found this way. Maybe? Oh, I guess because it's in lockdown we won't have access that way. There are stairs here, maybe it's up this way. Nope. Right. Build this house. Fine, right. Okay, so in the cafeteria we need access to that one. How do I get through to that then? No. Right, okay. There's another thing that you can't really fiddle with, I guess. Havana AWE. Auditory event occurring in the United States Embassy in Havana, injuring the majority of diplomatic staff stationed there. Blank deaths were reported, and the outgoing information has been managed. No response. Bureau agents arrived to the embassy on the same day as the event was reported through federal channels. Too late to witness the AWE, which is reported to have been blank. Staff experienced sudden intense vibrations and noise, accompanied by an intense pressure in the ears. This lasted for blank minutes. No visual phenomena was witnessed. The scene was cordoned off and the embassy staff were transported to the continental US. After Formula I-9 was recited in the vicinity, a single cowboy boot began to vibrate, identifying as an altered item. The item was contained and brought to the Bureau for examination. In case file A185 for details. AI, I'm not sure. Alright, so, get with the hiss. We cannot as yet go this way. There's some Egyptians floating around that I didn't see. Okay, we can't go that way. Oh, going through the intercom, okay. Right, okay. Right, well we can't access any of those, and we won't get access to this so far. That's fine. Executive affairs. Right. Director's office is there. Oh god, I'm confused with this map. Right, so if we went up that way, we need to take an elevator to get to the director's office, and from the director's office it looks like it might connect to the other areas. Storage, that's not where we need to be.
Reminder,
yep.
If you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow steps. 1. Search the room for any alternate.
I'm so confused as to where I need to actually be right now. We're not all in there, right? Yeah. We need fire clearance. Can't go that way. Can't go that way. Right, I have no idea where I'm supposed to be. Like, this shows that it's connected to where we need to go through the cafeteria. However, I can't access it through the cafeteria because either the door's locked or the entryway is blocked. That's not the door, that's the door, right. So we'll go in here. Go through here. I'm not able to get through this way because yes, I guess. Pretty sure this shelter had the whatever that stuff is in it. There's nothing I can do with that. Well, this side, that side. Right, this is communications department, so this should be the way that I'm trying to go in. But it's all blocked. I can't go through that way. There's a door here that I completely missed. Yeah, these are essentially just like the taken from Alan Wake. Except they've been filled with the hiss instead of the darkness. Machine God. I had a dream and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God. But not the God you know, or the one anyone knows. The new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator, and the coils from my toaster, and the fans, plus the timing belt and my car's engine, and the wheels from my son's skateboard. But can't move yet. Dream said he would learn how to on his own. This is just a beginner's body. Babies, but a machine instead. But only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use a dialing plate on the I had to use a dialing plate on God. Oh, hello. I appreciate being able to like aim down sights without like burning the flashlight down. Just like strafing alongside them. Missing every shot because I was strafing alongside them. Right, okay, so this is all clear up to here. Oh, that's the control point, okay. Gotcha. Through the communications depot.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Just casually here singing. I think I might be able to. Right, we might as well check the side rooms whilst we're here. Because we want all of this stuff. Oh.
She walked into the city and didn't come back. I don't know what missing in actions is, but I sure wish someone would find her.
I'll help you look, Telfer. We'll find your mama together.
Huh? Alright. Avoid modern technology. Synchronicity Research Department. Earth life, it's in your hands. Let's work hard. Can't find your office? Watch your step. Alright. A few more side rooms over here. I think I already checked. Nope, I did not. If I had, that wouldn't have been on the floor. So, actually, I think I checked this one. Right. I think that's all the notes that we can find in here. Trench, dead letter approval. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, The archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for these. I realize that not all letters account for contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to AWEs and any other altered materials. So again, thank you. Thank you again. I wait to delve into my dead letters. Be well. Hello, Avid. Hello, avid readers. The Bureau Book Brunch will convene at the usual spot in the corner table of the cafeteria at 5 p.m. on Tuesday. Currently discussing Unless You by J.D. Brooks. Everyone should get their reviews to me by Monday before lunch so I can generate some conversation starters before the meeting. Be reading. Penny Balbo. To whom it may concern, I am being contacted by the past presidents of the United States of America. They appear as spirit guides, guiding me their wisdom. Giving me their wisdom. John Adams keeps saying I need to fix America. I can't really understand him. They all have a lot of opinions. People tell me I'm imagining it, but Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower. And I don't know a thing about lawnmowers. Explain that. I have great dead men telling me about the past and the present. If you'd like to use my abilities to help run the government, please let me know. I know the White House could use me. Yours in earnest, James Bartholomew. Alright. Oh lol. What are these? Alright, up. Oh, that way.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
I wonder if that's the voice actor for Alan Wake, because he sounds very similar to how I remember Alan Wake speaking. I could be completely wrong, not gonna lie, but like... Hey. That's enough of that. Right, there's a blood trail going that way, so we want to check up this way first. Internet usage rules. Internet is not for social media use. No FBC materials of any kind must be scanned or uploaded. The FBC email addresses are for work-related correspondence only. Level 5 clearance required to access internet. If Cubicle's black rock shell gets damaged, vacate it immediately and alert Mr. Thomas. Tomasi. If you notice any text in your work that you do not recall writing, vacate your cubicle immediately and alert Mr. Tomasi. Do not connect internal comm devices to the network. Printer is for communications department use only. Altered items are forbidden in the cubicles. Notify security if any breaches immediately. They may require internal lockdown. Alright, we've got about 16 minutes before I'm ending stream. Rip that guy. That looks pretty cool, not gonna lie. Right, well, before we go that way, grab what we can. Book Club Notes for Penny by L. Sampson. So, I don't usually read a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, it was alright. Title unless you could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess. But I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the character kept throwing it around, almost like it's a catchphrase. Real annoying, real fast. The best part of the story was the space battles. I sided with the Fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech and their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity flowers and guns space hippies or a badass bunch of warriors who go around devouring planets like cheap sushi on a Sunday, I know who I'm picking. That scene where they invade City Planet and convert the entire population into those brainworms? That space fight between those two ace pilots? Sign me the F up. What kind of ruined the whole thing for me was when my favorite character got killed not even halfway through the story, by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational anomaly. Death didn't feel necessary at all. Yeah. Getting taken out by a cylinder. Death didn't feel necessary. Gravitational anomaly. Oh, shush.
An object of power. Looks like the hiss have latched onto it. We need to press it.
Ah, there's a floppy disk I mentioned earlier.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Okay, so it's just a yeet. I'd say that's pretty cool.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
Ow. Wait, there was one up there as well? Crikey. Okay. Right, I'm going to need to play it really safe now because I'm like a hit from death. Where are they? Gap in the step. Oh well. At least I know this time to not be stood right next to explosive devices. These look really strange. I'm not sure exactly what it's supposed to be. I just know that it kind of makes me feel uncomfortable. Oh no. I forgot it works on a checkpoint system. Fudge. Oh look! Maybe that's what... Right, I wasn't expecting to still have these powers, but also be like this side of things. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to head back. I don't know why I clicked photo mode. I don't want photo mode. Let me go back. There we go. Right. So I guess I've just got to hope that it's saved when I came back here. But in any case, we've got all that stuff. Floppy disk. Must be contained in a cell with no other loose material. The object is an 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians or telekinetically to telekinetically lift material and throw it a short distance. The Dr. Darling presentation 11.15. For more information, this object is currently sorry about that. The object is currently bound to blank for research purposes. Background: stolen from Soviet military base located in the blank by agents blank and blank with the CIA. Diskette contained launch codes to blank missiles believed to be reserved for use against blank. After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the decoding team. An informant of the CIA tipped the Bureau off and was requisitioned by agents the next day. The Bureau only allows certain highly trained individuals to handle volatile materials and weaponry. Our demolition experts are instructed to use in the use of explosives in dimensions with distinct physical laws, making them important assets for engineering work as well as combat situations. His demolition experts are the only observed Hiss variations to wield the same specially built rocket-propelled grenades. It is designed to identify and track blank entities once fired, making them a threat. Termination should be prioritized in combat scenarios. I find it remarkable that the Hiss restrict usage of this weapon to the Bureau's personnel who train specifically for its use. That tells us about its behavior. Can it not pass along new information to corrupted entities? Still too many unknowns. Refer to file blank for full report. The Rangers are Bureau's well-trained and well-armed expeditionary forces. Their Hiss corrupted counterparts are equally formidable. Prior to corruption, Rangers were trained in a variety of weapons in order to face any threat found during AWE response or the threshold exploration, including submachine guns, assault rifles, and automatic shotguns. Hiss Rangers utilize these weapons as well as advanced tactics taught by the Bureau instructors. Some are additionally outfitted with Bureau-made body armor. His Rangers have no observed paranatural abilities, beyond some being protected by shielding of dense Hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Considering the advanced training that Hiss Rangers are capable of applying to their situation, it is feasible to consider the human mind still remains intact to some degree. The Hiss able to tap into its combat training and utilize it. Further observation is required. Refer to file blank for full report. Yeah, that is where we're going to end it for today. Turn to the last checkpoint if you want to quit. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we're going to end there. Thank you very much for watching. And yeah, for YouTube, I'll see you, I suppose, in 2 days. For Twitch, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.